Hi, I'm Colonel Jason Fettig, Director of the United States Marine Band, and we have finally arrived at the very end of the countdown of my top 10 personal favorite Sousa Marches. This entire exercise was incredibly difficult for me because there are so many amazing Sousa Marches, and I left a bunch off this list that I also love. But for now, there has to be a winner, and for me, it is this masterpiece. Number 1, Nobles of the Mystic Shrine. First of all, could there be a cooler title than Nobles of the Mystic Shrine? Sousa became a member of the ancient Arabic Order of the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine in 1922, and he was named the honorary director of the Almas Temple Shrine Band. Sousa composed this march for the occasion, and during the Shriners' National Convention in Washington, D.C. in 1923, Sousa conducted a band of 6,200 Shriners performing in the old Griffith Stadium. This was the largest band Sousa ever conducted, and I can't even imagine how that must have sounded. The March Kings subsequently took this march on tour, where the Sousa Band performed it with several Shriners bands across the United States. There is no other march quite like this one. Sousa definitely channels the exotic nature of its theme and inspiration, starting the march in a minor key and adding percussion instruments that are a bit uncommon for a march, like the tambourine, and in the Marine Band's performances, a large bell tree or a jingling Johnny, which you can definitely hear at the end of this march in our recording. The first strain is one of Sousa's great conversation melodies, with two musical characters talking back and forth with one another. And the second strain of this march is my absolute favorite of all of Sousa's marches, with its clever syncopations, its surprise accents, and even a very audible original harp part. The trio melody is also marvelous, with little chromatic lines up and down that show what a masterful melodic craftsman Sousa was by the end of his life and his long career. The exotic character comes back full force in the break strain, and everything is combined in the final strain to bring this march to one of the most exciting conclusions of any of Sousa's great marches. Thanks so much for joining me through this countdown of some of my favorite works by my predecessor here in the Marine Band, and the one and only March King. I hope you've enjoyed this countdown and the wonderful sounds of the John Philip Sousa March that tops my list, the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine.